The long and funny way how I discovered this, it's not a microphone, this efficiency champion IKEA LED bulb. At least I think it's affordable and very useful for you. I'm Norbert, energy engineer since a long time. Welcome to the review of this formidable light bulb that cranks out not less than 138 lumens for each consumed watt. I will tell you later in this video how I discovered the qualities of this lamp. That was really a very unusual way to discover this champion of energy efficiency. But first I want to tell you why an energy engineer must like this lamp. On the first sight, the IKEA SOLHETTA seems a normal LED bulb, giving a warm white light but staying cool. It's ideal for creating a nice cozy atmosphere in your living room, in your house, without creating eye stress. By the way, here's a tip. If you are reading or working, you should have 70% of the light local light. For example, like this one, and even better, such a thing, which is more direct. So 70% from nearby and 30% from general light, for example, a ceiling lamp. In that way you have a minimal consumption, but also no Sherlock Holmes effect. This bulb is a champion in efficiency. The consumption is only 3.4 watt and the production is 470 lumen. And that's the amount of energy it emits in all directions. If you divide those two, then you get this earlier mentioned 138 lumen per watt, and that's more or less the same idea as your car, the amount of kilometers which you get from 1 liter of gasoline, which each owner of a car, of course, knows by heart, at least for their own car. This consumption is as low as the standby consumption of an old television. That doesn't mean that you now can leave it working all day and all night, because in that way you cancel the effect of the energy efficiency of this lamp. You must just switch it off if you don't need it, like a normal halogen lamp. The advantage of taking the original IKEA lamp on Amazon is that there is a discount of nearly 50% on the pack of 12. In each of these are 2 lamps, and I didn't find that discount even at IKEA. Moreover, you don't have to go with your car all the way to IKEA just for a few or even 12 lamps, and I am sure that Amazon is able to bring it to your home with less transport fuel. Finally, if you purchase it with my link here in the description, then you will support my work and my vision, and you will pay no difference with a normal purchase at Amazon. I thank you very much. So I hope you will save a good amount of money on your electricity bill, but also at the purchase of these lamps. And if you don't have 12 lamps to replace in your own home, you can always do it together with your neighbor, or you can go to the colleagues at your work and call it a good climate action. And yes, it's good to lead the change in your own environment. Local energy actions will contribute to a global change. And please don't tell me that it is only a drop in the ocean. And if you want to help me in my work and in my vision, then subscribe to the channel. It will not cost you anything, but it will be a vote to my vision and my work, and you will be able to find me every week again, so that you can also prepare to contribute to a safer planet. The LED lamp is also dimmable. It has a gloss base, so with a E27, and the color temperature is 2700 Kelvin, and that means warm white light. And for the persistent viewer, here's how I arrived at this product. In the carbon report on the IKEA website, that I read entirely because I want to certify for greenhouse gas accountant. The company explains how much CO2 they emitted in the past years, how they plan and act to reduce their CO2 emission in the whole world, not only in their own activities, but also on indirect emissions. For example, caused by the purchase of electricity from the grid, from the client's travel to the stores, the restaurant, the purchase of raw materials, and finally also the energy consuming products that they sell. It was there that they mentioned and quantified this SOLHETTA bulb as an indirect emission reduction in a so-called Scope 3 carbon footprint. And to keep this video in the light, if you need much light on your working place, for example in the kitchen or in a do-it-yourself laboratory, look in this video how I installed an LED light strip in the kitchen. And what others don't tell you is how you can use a 12-volt car battery to use this light. That's a great idea for your camper.